After a few weeks of ridiculous political fanfare, an agreement has been met regarding the U.S. debt ceiling debacle. So, a U.S. default has been averted. Surprise, surprise. Meanwhile, $30 billion exits the U.S. banking system in 1 week as deposit flight grows. The Los Angeles-based PacWest, which has been in the spotlight as the latest bank trying to keep afloat, is selling $2.6 billion in real estate construction loans in a bid to improve its balance sheet. According to a Federal Reserve report, more than 700 American banks are considered to be facing significant safety and soundness risk due to unrealized losses that exceed 50% of their capital. In the report, the Fed calls out its own interest rate hikes as the core reason those banks are now in a precarious position. Surprise, surprise. Over the past several months now, we've been discussing how 1. Financial crises happen in waves, not all at once. So 2. The next impending wave of bank failures will be from the collapse of commercial real estate, as demand has decreased for them since COVID, and commercial real estate mortgages are usually for just 2 to 5 year time frames. So with all of the interest rate hikes, when all of these mortgages start coming up for renewal, all the small and regional banks that hold a lot of these assets will be facing substantial problems with their balance sheets, as they will be upside down. And 3. The Fed has orchestrated this all by design in order to consolidate and centralize the U.S. banking system, where just a few banks they control, like JP Morgan, will be the last ones standing, which we discuss in more detail in this video you can check out by clicking on the link above. This is also the Federal Reserve can roll out a central bank digital currency, and if you don't know how serious the introduction and enforcement of a CBDC, or central bank digital currency is, you can check it out in this guide by clicking on the link above. Cool. Based on some reports over the past week, inflation is not cooling down, surprise, surprise. The jobs report was not as bad as the Fed would like to see, surprise, surprise. So at the end of the day, come mid-June, the Fed will most likely raise interest rates again. Because, like we've also been discussing on the channel for a while now, the Fed is only going to stop raising interest rates until one of two things happens. 1, we reach their 2% inflation target, or 2, something big breaks. And even though big things are breaking, something big enough hasn't broken for them. But also keep in mind that I think they are purposely trying to destroy the US banking system and economy at large. Because usually around this time, whoever is in the US government office wants the economy rocking and rolling. However, this time around, I suspect they want as many people as possible to become reliant on welfare to survive, forcing them to vote Democrat to keep Biden in office to finish up their global elite agenda to enslave everyone by completely controlling what we can spend our money on and how much we can spend on using a social credit scoring system, like China is already using. Surprise, surprise. I mean, the market has been sideways for a while. The news is becoming quite redundant as of late. So what should we be focusing on as crypto investors in the short and long term? Hello, I'm Crypto Casey and welcome to another episode of Crypto This Week. Let's take a look at the global news stories and the state of the current macro environment. Please be sure to check out our sponsors, iTrustCapital, Unstoppable Domains, and Moralis Money. Trade cryptocurrencies tax-free within your own individual retirement account, or IRA, with iTrustCapital. Get your very own unique, human-readable wallet name like Casey.wallet or Casey.bitcoin that has many other amazing Web3 features using Unstoppable Domains, and find undervalued altcoins before they pump using Moralis Money, a tool that connects directly to several different blockchains like Ethereum, Arbitrum, Polygon, and more, that allows us to set up filters and alerts to create our own unique altcoin trading strategies before the next mind-blowing altcoin season. So be sure to scroll down and use links below to access the correct and official sites, as well as redeem any special offers they have for us. Sweet. At the beginning of the year, we saw AI coins pumping. Anything with AI in the name or anything allegedly having anything to do with AI was pumping. Why? Because the ChatGPT craze. Most, if not all of them, completely useless and just getting people excited to trade them and ultimately dump them. Then, a few weeks ago, we had meme coins like Pepe and Floki pumping. Why? Because meme coins are like a social movement, anti-establishment, and with low price points, they are more inclusive in that more people can afford them. Most, if not all of them, completely useless and just getting people excited to trade them and ultimately dump them. Also, over the past week, we have some influencers like BitBoy pumping his new coin, which it's yet to be seen, but I'm not sure what the use case is, if any will come of that. And more recently, we have certain projects coming back from the dead, like Neo. Why Neo? And here's another one pumping this week, Wabi. Why Neo and Wabi? Well, new crypto rules suggest Hong Kong is testing ground for China, says experts. Incoming crypto regulations in Hong Kong, which would let retail users invest in tokens, may be an experiment for mainland China. And Beijing releases white paper for Web3 innovation and development. So basically, Neo, Huobi, and other Chinese crypto projects have been pumping. And since China is becoming more crypto positive as of late, people are now randomly buying Chinese-related cryptocurrencies, where most, if not all of them, are completely useless, and people are just excited and FOMOing into stuff based on assumptions like pumpamentals versus fundamentals. In this sideways market, as we continue to trudge through the rest of this bear cycle, we are seeing these random short stints of certain cryptos pumping and dumping based on news and media. So what is the next likely type of crypto to pump from the news in the short term? Well, I have a random wild guess. Check this out. Apple opens WWDC with keynote on June 5th, as rumors point to AR/VR headset reveal. So my random wild guess is the next wave of cryptos to pump short term will be a lot, if not mostly, useless cryptos with AR, VR, or metaverse in the name, or claim to have anything to do with gaming, AR, VR, and the metaverse. And if you go to CoinGecko.com, click on the categories here, then scroll down to about row 14 and click on gaming or metaverse, you will see a list of cryptocurrencies within these categories. These include gaming picks we've explored together in this video you can check out by clicking on the link above, like Immutable X, Engine, Illuvium, and more. And if you want to get super degen and try your luck at gambling on some gaming, AR, VR, or metaverse cryptocurrencies that are newly minted daily before they pump, you can use Moralis Money. And click on the New Coins tab to see new coins instantly as they get minted. And if you're a member of Moralis Money, you can use their Token Explorer and add filters to try to find better crypto plays that are more likely to pan out if you are trying to short-term trade them for profit, like cryptos with a certain coin age, security score, number of experienced buyers, and more. So use the link below to get a free trial of Moralis Money to play around and practice finding altcoin gems and trading them before the next bull cycle. So by the time it's here, we are pros and more proficient at degen activity, like trading altcoins in the short term. And if you want to see a step-by-step video guide for beginners on how to use Moralis Money and how it works, you can check it out by clicking on the link above. Amazing. It's extremely important to note that the top number one thing we need to do if we plan on looking into newly minted coins and accessing new websites or connecting our wallet to decentralized exchanges like 1inch in order to trade these altcoins, because they will not be listed on centralized exchanges like Coinbase, is to protect our wallet in crypto by downloading a free browser extension called Wallet Guard. This acts as a security companion to our crypto wallet of choice, so we can browse the internet and interact with Web3 more securely. I've been using it for a year now, and it's been working great so far, popping up warnings, helping check everything out before transacting, so it's definitely worth checking out and giving it a go in this crazy macro environment. When interacting with smart contracts like for minting NFTs, when accessing the site, Wallet Guard's phishing protection layer executes and warns you if the website might be harmful, if it was created recently, and has a low trust score, and if you proceed, to do so with caution. And when we do, before attempting to verify a transaction with our wallet, a second layer of protection is executed with a clear, human-readable warning about what exactly will happen if you decide to proceed with the transaction, like if it's going to drain your wallet instead of actually mint an NFT. It can also detect and will notify you if the site is making multiple attempts to interact with your wallet, trying to hack or steal funds. So Wallet Guard is basically an all-in-one security dashboard for Web3. So make sure to scroll down and use the link below to access the correct and official site to download Wallet Guard's free extension to protect your wallet and crypto assets today. Awesome. So if you would like to learn about how to find altcoins before they pump in the next face-melting altcoin season, check out this video. If you would like to learn about a checklist we can use to analyze different layer 1 and 2 cryptocurrencies like Ethereum versus Solana versus Cardano, check out this video. And to download Wallet Guard's free browser extension, click on the link on the screen. Like and subscribe for more. Be safe out there.